Welcome along, fellow drifters. It's been quite a while since I've done a video, and this video I wanted to explain a lot of the features that have been added as part of the 10th anniversary, which those events are unfortunately long over, but the features are still relevant, and there's a lot of new things that have been happening since my absence back in May. It's changed the game quite a bit, so we'll go through all the features and go from there. So, firstly, as you can see from if you compare my older videos to now, you'll see the homepage has been completely refreshed. Like, it's been, or not completely, but sort of refreshed. These buttons along here are much different compared to what they used to be. It's got a whole fresh new look to it. I will get into the background in just a moment, but I will show that the default garage, we'll just quickly switch to it. It's gotten a bit of a texture update. It looks much nicer than what it used to before. Like no, I'll have to zoom out so you can see. It looks cleaner. The default garage looks much cleaner than what it used to be. Also in the game, there's like on various pages, like if you go to like your friends, oh no, actually it looks like not there. Okay, so let's say you go to expeditions, like the info and help buttons have been added to a lot of different screens. So you got a help button in the garage, you got a help button in the car menu. For the Japanese specifically, there's more information available for them. There's also, which I cannot show, unfortunately, there are special effects that have been added for certain cars. Currently, the only car to have this effect is the Mazda 787B, and oh, these arrows have decided to glitch up. Interesting, they look like quotation marks, but anyway. So, even though there's only one car that does this, it's possible that they will add cars. Well, it's possible that they may add cars later on that use this feature. So what it is, so the Mazda 787B will not drift. Instead, what it does, when it goes around a corner, it sort of turns. It just turns and leaves a light trail behind it. I'll put an image on the screen so you can see an example of it. Yeah, like it just sort of turns the corner. It doesn't go sideways and drift. It just gently turns the corner. And the light trail looks really cool. What they also added as well, if we go to the team section here, and we go to the board, there is a sticker button. All the stickers you could use in real-time battle rooms, you can use them in any message board now. Even on your team bulletin boards as well. You can put in stickers. Which honestly, keeping them related only to RDB, like no one was really using them, but now everyone can use them anywhere. It's awesome. Like once you understand what all the stickers mean, it's great if you want to like actually sort of try and communicate with the Japanese or amongst your friends. It's pretty cool. What they also added as well, if we go to the expeditions, let's go to the 1 hour expedition now. There is a new button on the very left, which is grayed out unfortunately. It's called the reassign button. So what the reassign button does, once you have an expedition that's completed, when you finish it and decide not to put the companions back, or put the cars back in, the button will light up, and if you press it, it will just automatically slot in all 3 cars that you used before for the expedition, and then you can just straight away go for it, as long as those cars have companions attached to them. It's really nice if you forget to put it in. It's like, oh, I want to put the same team back on. Bang, you can just do it right there and then. And also, as you may have noticed, in the top right corner, there's a different number compared to 2100. They added super advanced difficulty. Super advanced difficulty, it just increases all the rewards you can get. So before, like 360 seals, 200 XP used to be max you could get from like the 1 hour. Excuse me, pardon me. But now with Super Advanced, you can get 240 XP max, 432 seals. So getting these seals is so much easier now. Like you can see the absolute max before 1,570. Now you can get 1,884. Just as long as you've got at least 2,700 power, you're gonna get a fair amount of seals and XP really easy. There's no issue with that one there. So that was what was added just before 10th anniversary. Oh, and also there is, if we go to the exchanges, I will show that whole updated side menu in a bit. They added a new feature called the coin exchange. So if you have lots of coins, which I don't have as many as other people do, but I still have a fair chunk, you can get stuff such as limited time gas, limited time part installation tickets, limited time nitrous. You can even get the brand new Gold King Hiroshi, which is, yes, we have to have the King, the Mega Chad, once I've got other stuff. You've also got the Blonde Afro Hiroshi companion. And there's also a new car here as exclusive to the coin exchange. Yeah, exclusive to the coin exchange shop, which is crazy. It costs, alright, bit of a jump cut there. Alright, so I found the reference that I made a little months ago about this coin exchange, which it happened back in September, the coin exchange. You need to exchange 500 million coins for the Nissan Fairlady ZS30 version 735 Gold Edition. 500 million. And you can only get this car from this exchange. You can get it 3 times, which requires a total of 1.5 billion coins. That's a lot. And there's also a Gold Edition garage, which, to get all 10 blueprints to unlock the garage, it costs 500 million coins in total. It's a lot of coins. And if I am not mistaken, alright, so I've had to make a bit of a jump cut. I unfortunately cannot find someone that has the gold garage equipped, but I can show off a video that was featured on the Drift Spirits Twitter page. Briefly, you will see the gold garage. It's extremely blingy, and one day I will be able to get it myself, and I'm going to be repping that garage for the hell of it. Anyway, and there is a couple more things that have unfortunately been discontinued. It's kind of sad because they were in the game for so long. Firstly, if you notice, there's no missions tab. All these options on the side here have all changed, and the missions, the old missions that were in the sidebar menu, it's completely gone. And if we go to races, see how the bottom bar down here is a bit empty? Drivetrain battles and manufacturer battles were discontinued as well, back in September. It's unfortunate because drivetrain and manufacturer battles were in the game since the start. In the game for 9 years. Didn't quite make it to the 10th anniversary, unfortunately. It was a cool feature, I will say. It was really nice. But guess they have other things in mind. They might add new ones later on, I don't know. But it is what it is now. So now let's get in to the 10th anniversary updates. So firstly, I'm gonna put on the screen the opening movie clip that starts when you first open the game since the 10th anniversary started. Here it is. And that is the 10th anniversary clip. Now, if we quickly exit the game, this is the new home screen. The new new title screen. You've got the glittery 10th logo in the bottom right corner, and the cars and the track featured have both changed. It's no longer the battle of the NSX and the Nismo. It's now the battle of the brand new 8-star Nismo R35 and the brand new 8-star GR Super Concept. It looks very nice, I will say. It's quite the refresh. And not surprising that these two cars are featured, because I'm feeling confident in saying that both the Nissan and the Supra have the most variants in the entire game. There's a lot. Alright, now let's get back into the game and let's go through all the features. So we'll go to the garage first. I'll show you that garage that I had equipped previously. Oh yeah, there's the gold edition garage there. I can't view it. The 10th anniversary garage was added and was made available during the 10th anniversary events. This is all it is here. It's really nice. You've got reference not only to the game itself and cute little balloons there, but also to other things as well. You got reference to other Namco games, UGSF, the Valkyrie, that's a character in Drift's game, Blue Crystal Rod, Dragon Saber. So there's Gallagher, Delta Nose. There's a lot of Namco references, which is really, really cool. Excuse me. What also was added to the game, which is crazy it's even added, it was not something that any of us saw coming, the VR garage. Now, just a quick warning, if you suffer from motion sickness, this is the moment where you skip ahead. Do not watch here because it can get a bit dizzy. But if you're not suffering from motion sickness, keep watching. So, VR garage, you can look at your car in VR. So the controls, what you do, here we go. So you need an actual VR headset for this to work. So like if you had VR equipped, you could actually look at your car in real time, like in like real life. It looks awesome. So you flick the device up to get these controls. So what you do, you can zoom in, you can move the car around very slowly. See, you can get a nice good look. See, we can get a good close look at the GTR logo. See, it's really cool. And if you want to reset the controls, hit reset and it goes back to how it was before. Now this feature will only work with 4 garage backgrounds for the moment. So it only works with the default garage, the gold edition garage, the 10th anniversary garage background, and it also only works with this one, the vacant land background. So these are the only garage backgrounds the VR feature will work with. If you've got any of the other garage backgrounds equipped, the garage background will just switch to default for the VR mode. So really cool. If I ever get a VR headset thing that I can use with my iPhone, that's something I will most definitely use because it looks fun, and it's something I kind of want to have a look at personally myself. Yeah. So there was that. Teams have had their level cap increased to 30 from 25 previously. So now all the perks have been upgraded to 30 as well, which means teams have been able to go from a cap of 22 to 25. my team here, we have 25 members now, all full. And just showing off here, all the team members here, Giga Chads, as per usual. So, there's that. It's good for any teams that have lots of coins and they've already used up, like, and some of the members have already gotten everything from the coin exchange. They've got somewhere else to dump their coins, which just benefits the whole team overall. Also, the challenges. Let me think. What's updated about this? What's different? Well, see, I've got challenges completed from yesterday. Here we got yesterday's challenges. This is today's challenges. If I hit this, claim all the rewards, I can't look at the other challenges now. They're all gone. There's no reference. So they've changed it so like you don't keep seeing the same challenges you've finished. As soon as you finish the whole set, it just disappears. You won't see it anymore. It's kind of nice. It just keeps on screen only what you have left to do. Even if you complete all those, if there's nothing left for you to do, it'll show a blank screen, like no challenges available at this time. Really, really nice. And the interface as well, like it's changed quite a bit. Like you can see the side has definitely changed so much compared to how it was before. All these different buttons, instead of having just text, they now have icons. Makes it easier to see what you're trying to do. So like you've got announcements here, you've got your gift box, you've got your profile button here, you've got the picture book, pictorial book, you've got the you can check out your items, you can check out the exchanges, you can go to your options, you can go to the help menu, you can click on this to get your info for your for customer support. You got the other section for other bits of tech stuff, and you've got a button down here which will take you to a Bandai Namco support website that lets you that will enable you to delete your account if you really want to go that route. So if it's something that you've been wanting to do, you want to get rid of your account stuff, feel free to. Excuse me. And what they've also added in as well, or what they've updated really, the selectable 6-star car seals. They've added 4 new cars, or about 5 new cars to the list. So it only used to contain about 12 cars. Now there's 17 cars available in the whole list. The Nismo. The best change I love about this is the Nismo R34 GTR Z2 being R34 reformed. It was only available through a National Conquest event and featured in the Gold Order for quite a while, and now if you ever buy a bundle from the shop that includes a seal, you can get a copy of that car for free at its base form. Really, really nice. What else they added was the Platinum Car Seal. They added 4 new cars to it, so now you can get the XDR34, XD Cappuccino from the Platinum Seals easily. You can get the Sprinter Torino Ifrit, you can get the La Puchelle NSX. All awesome additions right there. Now I know there is exclamation marks in the corner, but it only shows that if you've got stuff. See, I've got all the wheels cleared, and if I really want, I could get 40 tokens, but I don't want to do that. Anytime you have something you can exchange, there'll be an exclamation mark in the little top left corner. The same thing goes with the presents. If you got stuff and you can claim like this, bang. There's a whole bunch of nitrous tanks that I can't claim, but it'll show you that if you've got something to claim, there's something there. Also, what they've added, if we go to the dealership, yes, the MF Ghost collaboration is going on. Crazy, so MF Ghost at the moment is the highlight. It's only running for a couple more events since the Battle Royale was already finished. We've got the Boss Battle event just about to start, and will have started by the time this video comes out, and a Survival Run event. Anyway, we go past the gold orders. So they've updated the gold order yet again. They've added a couple new cars to be featured, more companions. Really cool stuff there. And, oh, that's an old 10th anniversary order, which is set to finish very, very soon. Or by the time this video is out, it'll be gone. You can see that's the kind of style that they had for the 10th anniversary, like real colourful stuff. If we go to ticket orders, here we go. The Spirits order has been updated. They've added in a fair chunk of cars to the Spirits order. So if I have a look at a little reference list that I made ages ago. So there was about 5 new cars that were added. So you have the Neptune Nova, which is the Land Evo X, or Land Evo 10, the Golden Lion Supra, the Mergleys GR Yaris, the XD GR86, and the XD Alto Works. So all these Spirits tickets got updated. And surprisingly as well, the car points order got updated. The CP order, car points order, got updated. What happened with that update there was that a bunch of the grade, or the tier 2 extra parts were added. So if we go to my parts list that I have here, go other, so like these ones here, they added the grade 6s in, and they added the grade 5 versions in as well. Which means if instead of having to try and constantly fuse if you need to get these parts for your lower end cars, you can simply acquire them from the car points order. And they also updated the graphics as well, just to get rid of the headlight glare. Because if you have a look, this order, see the super car point order, it's still got the headlight glare there, but this new one it doesn't. It's more cleaner. It looks nicer. It looks really, really good. And another thing, yes, I almost forgot. This was the big change. Yeah, this was the one big change that everyone was waiting for. Everyone is like, yes, this is excuse me, sorry. Probably the best addition there is. Just before I get into the 2 new star cards that were added in the 10th anniversary, because there's like a lot of stuff is just being added in all the time, or a lot of cards being added in all the time. The companion screens. Look at this. You no longer have a list you have to scroll left and right through. Like if we go to the expeditions, previously it used to be this. You would just be scrolling through left and right all the time, looking at your companions, thinking, okay, who do I want to look at, who do I want to enhance, blah blah blah. Now we go back to companions. You can look at them all in a list like this. It's cleaner, it's better, it's just so much more organized. You can see everything. You can see all your companions here, very easy. Oh, you want to look at power? No problem. All in a nice, neat list. Speed? No problem. Technical? No problem either. And even if we get into the enhancement part as well, so you can look at them all in a nice list like this. No more scrolling left and right, left and right. And also, whoops. We'll get to the list. The drift instruction booklets are now stackable. Before they weren't stacked, and like they took up your companion space, which was extremely irritating. Like you're constantly getting new companions, and it's like, oh, I can't have them in my list because I have so many instruction booklets. I got to use some up or sell some just to increase the space, or just to make space. And now you can finally use it. Like they're finally stackable. There's a lot of free space now. It's absolutely amazing, and I'd say it's one of my favorite features that they added. One of my favorites of all time. And also, when enhancing companions, you can just click that button down there to select every single available companion. You can even do it with the books. Just hit that, bang. You put them all in. It's pretty much like parts. Best feature. Right, now, before the video ends, I'm gonna go through. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. The 2 cars that were added during the 10th. Oh, excuse me, again. During the 10th anniversary, the main features. There was a gold edition car, which if I go Honda high spec, which I do have it. It was a S660 JW5 Chattanooga Gold Edition. They added this, which cool. It's a nice little K car, high spec. It's just the Chattanooga but gold. Very cool. Back to the main feature. We have the GR Supra 3000 GT concept. This was added as a gold order only car. But it looks really nice. It is like now the main feature of the game, like the title screen. This is one of the main rivals. It looks amazing. And then we have a car which, I could have gone for if I really wanted to, but I unfortunately could not. Simply because I'm still working on parts for the Bahamut. I've ended up maxing the Bahamut. I'm still trying to work up the parts, and I just didn't have the time to go for it. The Nissan GTR Nismo Special Edition Model Year 24 R35, which it looks like an absolute banger. Excuse me. It looks like an absolute banger. Top-notch car. Cannot complain. I mean, I can sort of complain that I missed it, but I did choose to skip it, so I'm not going to complain too much about missing it. Maybe when it comes back one day. It might come back in a gold order, which some cars have come back in gold orders before, the 8-star cars, like the Porsche 918 Spider. Surprising, yes. So I do have hopes that one day I could maybe get this from a gold order, but that would be really, really hard. As I know there have been players on Twitter that have showed that they've spent lots of money trying to get 8-star cars from gold orders, and it's pretty much a risky investment. Not maybe something I'd try if I had a ton to spend, or if I really just wanted to go see if my luck holds out. But yeah. Oh, and there's also 2 cars that were added, which feature the first ever sparkly paint in the game. On the Nissan GTR Model Year 17 Anubis, it's not too noticeable, but you can see there is a very sparkly paint on it, which looks awesome. I will say it looks really, really awesome. Then you have the one car that just stands out the most, the Nissan GTR Premium Edition T-Spec Model Year 22 Kagutsuchi R35. Kagutsuchi, yeah, that's it, Kagutsuchi. Red with a gold yellow sparkle, like that. This has never been added into the game before until about 1 or 2 months before. Just wanted to show how extreme looking this paint is. Honestly, I do like the look of it. It's wild, it's new, it's not something Drift Spirits have done before until now, and I feel like it's a really, really awesome feature. So yeah, that is, I will say that is everything there. That's the whole 10th anniversary updates in a nutshell. That's things that have happened before. Oh, there are a couple of event features, which, let me see if I can pull up. Let's see. Okay, with time attack. With the time attack events, there are, will it show it? No. Okay, anyway. During a time attack event, there are companions that you can equip during an event that give you point increases. So, with the event's exchange shop, you'll be able to get way more points. You'll be able to get many more coins if you grind out the time attack event, and you'll be able to get heaps of car medals as well. So instead of like trying to fight for ranks, like pretty much you can just use a companion on a certain car, have the game go on autopilot, and you can just constantly grind out races quick as possible and get tons of points. Really, honestly, best way to make best way to get coins and medals, as the time attacks don't use up NOS. In Battle Royale, which did miss, there is a feature called Intruders. So previously, there used to be the guest races that would randomly show up in the selection list. Instead, now there's the Intruder feature, which was first introduced during the Shitoku Battle collaboration. Anytime that there is a rival, like there's a rival that shows up, you will have right after you get your rewards from your previous race, like that you won, because you can only get the intruder to show up if you win a race. Like there's a chance you'll get one if you win. A little animation screen will show up saying that a new intruder, like warning, and there's an intruder coming, and then they show up. You have 2 minutes to decide whether you want to race them or not. Some of them are really fast and rock 8-star cars, which they are hard to beat but give out the most points. Other intruders are fairly slow, but they still give out tons of points. And it's pretty much free. Yeah, it's free real estate for points. Cool new features that they added. The other events are still the same. Nothing much has really changed since then. There's been a lot more rare drops being given out ever since the Pac-Man National Conquest event, which, if I scroll through the Discord server that I am in, yeah. So ever since the Pac-Man collaboration National Conquest event, like before then, there was 1 or 2 events that did the rare drop, and then they didn't do it. But ever since Pac-Man, there's always been 1 rare drop in every single event except for Team Battle Royale. So anytime you play Boss Battle, anytime you play Time Attack, anytime you play Battle Royale, anytime you play National Conquest, I think there was one for Survival Run as well. It's possible it may be one of the other events that doesn't have a rare drop, but I feel like there is a good chance that there will be a rare drop in the Survival Run event as well. So yeah, you can get 50% chance bonus cars, or 50% bonus cars, for you to use an event. You can get them for free, instead of having to get them from the gold order. But you'd have to have... Well, sometimes the luck can be quite iffy. Sometimes you can get lots of them dropped on you, like it's just raining cars. Other times, like, you're having to play several hours of the event just to get the cars. Ridiculous, yes, but Oh, look, it's how it is. Yeah, so that's the whole... That's everything in a nutshell. Right, so I'll end things here. If you want to keep up to date with things, I'll drop a link in the description for the Drift Spirits International Discord server that I am in, and I do my best to keep updated as much as possible. I'll try and make more videos, maybe just some short videos, talking about things, or if new things show up and it's like, oh my goodness, you guys have to see this, or it's something like, oh, maybe I could actually explain this stuff in a video instead of trying to explain on the Discord server, which sometimes a video does help, better. I will do that. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around next time.